So wonderful. I'm here in Finca Sagrada in Vilcabamba or close to Vilcabamba in Ecuador. My name is Sonja Kloss. I'm board of the Rainforest Association Lebensraum Regenwald e.V. And I'm here with Christian and with Guy in Switzerland from Arbol con razon. So the tree for a reason, or con, or the tree with heart. We can name it also like this. And for me, it's really exciting because you are reforesting a mountain, which is really not an easy thing. And I think this is what we have in common with Lebensraum Regenwald. Our main reforestation project in Borneo is something that people said you cannot reforest again, the nature will not come back. But we wanted to love to support the nature, and we started, and now step by step really the nature comes back. So it seems you also have the strong will to do something incredible, or something which is maybe other things not possible. So Kai, would you
Yes,
say a little bit to this?
of course. I'm also very, very happy to have you in our project and to finally be in contact with Lebensraum Regenwald e.V. I think we have a very strong connection that we have to each other, and that we have, or that we each have also to the rainforest and to nature. I started this project, or let me begin different. I went to Finca Sagrada in 2018 as a volunteer because I wanted to learn more about permaculture and biodynamic agriculture, and I was very interested in tropical agriculture in general. And I really loved the farm, and I got along really well with Walter and Susan, the owners. And I also met Christian there, and he showed me a lot what he's done on the finca. He's among other things, he has planted a really, really great food forest that we had a really long and interesting talks about, and we got along really well. And then one day Walter told me about this mountain that is part of his property. It's a 270 hectares large mountain. And as I have just founded my organization, Arbol con razon, maybe half a year before, I was very keen to to convince Walter to do a reforestation project on that mountain. And in the beginning, he was very insecure about that, because he said that every 2 to 3 years there's a fire on the mountain, and every tree that we would plant would just be burned. And so it took me more or less half a year to convince Walter to try it. And I had to come up with different ideas on how we could stop these fires. And we have developed more ideas ever since. And when I convinced Walter that we would start this project together, I started planning and organizing and fundraising. And in 2021, we could finally start. We received lots of donations of many different people, small donations. And then we also got some support by 3 different foundations. So we had enough money to finance the first 2 years of the project. And we're really, really happy and really, really grateful that we have Christian as a project coordinator in Ecuador, because he's doing a really, really great job. And I don't think that we could do all of this reforestation without him.
Mm-hmm. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, I know also from our projects, when we have like a manager, like a coordinator, who is also working from the heart, this is the most important thing what you can have. And I had the possibility, Christian showed me the reforestation, and it was really overwhelming. Also the ideas you have together, how to overcome also the fire things. No, he showed me a bit about that you try to reforest like the similar primary plants, which are really good also to protect from fire, with the pathways to break also with water and something else. So yeah, I don't know if Christian would like to say a little bit on the project. How is it right now?
Yeah, I'm very glad to have the opportunity to be part of this wonderful project. I grew up in these lands, and I know everything how challenging to reforest a mountain is. And with Walter, we've been asking this question for many years, and it was impossible to do it. I mean, we couldn't do it. It's a very steep mountain. It's very hard to do a firebreaker. It's just impossible. And it's been this for many years, and I've seen every year the mountain burning is like my heart has been crying a lot. And there was nothing that I can do, because I mean, how I can do it if I don't have the resource for making this wonderful project. And then we met Kai, which was like a blessing to us. And then after, we propose like the ideas, and then he, after some years, he comes and says, hey, let's do it. And I was like very surprised. Is that happening tomorrow or next week? And yes, it's happening. So, at the beginning, I thought that's very hard, impossible. And now, after the second year that we've been working on the mountain, I see it's possible. So I've been like climbing the mountain, walking here, looking for options, looking for ideas. And like I share with you, we've been learning along these years, we've been learning how do we do it. And all these ideas is creating a great experience for the future plans of work. So I'm very glad that we are all here, and I feel myself that now it's possible with you guys supporting this project, because not also we're supporting the mountain, but also supporting community, like hiring people from the community, youth, especially youth people that can take their knowledge to their homes and then support their families. And also we are supporting women, which is something very special in this mountain. And a lot of people is wondering why you have women working in this mountain, and it's like very, very interesting project that we're doing. So thank you very much for letting me be part of this wonderful project.
Thank you. Thank you for making the impossible possible.
Nothing is impossible. I think it was something which Audrey Hepburn said this times. Because nothing is impossible, because impossible is I'm possible.
Yeah.
This is really, really good. And yeah, I'm also really, really impressed about the ideas. It's like a pioneer project here. And that you are really that open, learning from this mountain, learning from the nature, being curious, but having this open heart. And for me, it's really interesting also because the Kogi who was there, I think now 5 times in Finca Sagrada, said this is a sacred mountain. And yeah, as I was also many months in Colombia and also in the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta, is for me also something really special, how we are linked in the world. And to reforest a sacred mountain is a really wonderful thing. So,
Yes.
and we have a little bit material which we can share later on the social media, which also Christian explains a bit about these possibilities. And I can really encourage to support this project. It's overwhelming, it's amazing. And we will have a link from our websites also that
Thank you so
you
much.
can get more information. And I don't know if you want to have to say some final words, Kai.
I would like to say thank you to you, Sonja, as well. And that I really hope that we would or that we will connect our organizations more and to collaborate more in the future, because we have a common goal and we share a common passion. And it's very important for humanity that we do more for nature, that we protect nature, and to give something back to nature also. And tropical forests and rainforests especially are very, very important for all of us, not only for the local communities, but they have impact for all of us, and they help to make our lives better. And so it's time for us, I think, to give something back.
Yeah.
And thanks to everybody who's watching this. Thank you to everyone who is supporting us. And thanks a lot again to Christian and all the workers that we have on the farm that are working really hard to make this happening.
Yeah. And con razon, with the heart.
Con razón.
Con razon. Thank you.